Most law firm business cards are pretty lame, right? But in this video, I'm going to teach you how to fix that, right? Now, here's the thing. When you leave, when you give somebody a business card and you're no longer around, your business card is usually the only thing that differentiates you from every other attorney that they talk to. And it's the only thing that they have to remember you by, right? So your business card is much more important than you give it credit for, right? Now, I always see lawyers and they all pretty much have the same business cards. It's a paper card, it's usually white, and it usually looks exactly the same, and it's boring, right? So, a long time ago for my business, I started using a different type of business card. And this is a business card that every time I give it to somebody, they're like, wow, that is a cool business card, right? Now, what's amazing about this business card is it's memorable, right? And what's memorable about it is that it is actually, and I got one right here, it's actually plastic. So if you see right here, it's plastic. It's the shape and the size of a credit card, right? When I hand this card to people, they immediately say, wow, cool business card, right? And immediately they remember me as the guy who gave them the cool business card. Now, there's some other cool things about this card too, not just that it makes me feel cool. That what happens is I give this card out and I'll go into a lawyer's office 6 months, a year, 18 months later, even sometimes, and my card is still on their desk. And I asked them, I said, why do you keep this card on your desk? They said, well, because it's so nice, I felt bad throwing it out, right? So there's something to that where you have a card that's really, really nice that people will actually hang on to, right? And if you're not around, that's what you want. You want something that is going to make people you want something that's going to make people hang on to it. Now, what's really cool though is you can take this type of card and you can actually give it some utility and it will make it even stickier, right? So, for example, we did this with a criminal defense attorney one time. We said, "Listen, here's what we're going to do. I want you to get a plastic business card, and on the front, you're going to make it like your business card and get it designed." And we just use a graphic designer from Fiverr.com. That's who designed this business card, right? And you have it designed on one side. And then on the back of it, remember, this is a criminal defense attorney, we created something called the pullover protection card, right? And what it said at the top, it said very clearly, keep this card in your wallet behind your driver's license. So then the instructions are, if you're pulled over by the police, you give the card and your license to the police. And the card says, I'm exercising my right to remain silent. Please call my attorney. Here's his number, right? And like, now sometimes this will work, sometimes this won't work, but what you're doing is you're getting them to, first of all, acknowledge that you're their attorney, and you're getting them to put your phone number in a place where they're going to see it when they need it, which is if they've been drinking too much or whatever, if they're getting arrested or whatever. Now they've got your phone number right there, and it works really, really well. So I would recommend adding that to your business card. Now, personal injury attorneys can do the same thing. You can say, put this card on the, next to your insurance card or behind your driver's license. And then should you get into a car accident, you can have a checklist of all the things that they need to make sure that they document, or all the things that they need to make sure that they do should they get into a car accident. Now, it's very, very important that you put it in a place that is going to be accessible, because they're not going to remember it, right? That's why I say put it with your driver's license, because what happens when you get into an accident, you're going to have to give someone your driver's license, either the police or the other party or whoever it is, right? And now, boom, they've got your card, they got your phone number, they didn't even remember that they had it, right? So that's another reason, though, that it's important to do that with a plastic card, because the plastic card is much more durable than a paper card, right? A paper card is going to get beat up, and especially in my wallet, for example, my stuff gets beat up in my wallet all the time, right? A plastic card will last a lot longer. So get yourself a very high quality plastic business card that actually serves a purpose and has some utility to it and gives people a reason to hang on to it, and you'll grow your law firm. I know a lot of lawyers who have done this with a lot of success.